I didn't hear you come in. I'm Conrad Basom with Rock Fitness Training, where we offer 3 tiers of training: individual, small group up to 4, and large group up to 40. Thanks for joining us on our 4th episode of our 10 video mini-series on corporate wellness. So far, I've showed you how to set up your workspace to be more ergonomic to reduce back pain and other pains. I have showed you some exercises you can do in the office, as well as gave you a recipe for a healthy breakfast that you can grab on the go. Today, I'd like to take a chance to answer some frequently asked questions through email. So let's check out one. Here's a good one. Dear Conrad, your videos have totally changed my life. You're such an amazing person and handsome too. Oh. The reason I'm emailing is because I sit at my desk all day and have been developing a bad back for a while now. What can I do to fix this? Barbara. Well, Barbara, thanks for the compliment. There's a couple things you can do. First, I would recommend that you re-watch my first video to make sure that your workspace is set up properly to reduce all sorts of pains, especially back pain if that's your big issue. Secondly, I would recommend that you start exercising at least 30 minutes a day if you aren't already. This can help reduce fat as well as strengthen your core. But as far as the core is concerned, I want to show you a couple exercises you can do with very minimal equipment, like a stability ball. So I'll go ahead and move this out of the way. We happen to have one right here. So the first one we're going to do is go ahead and sit on the ball, and the ball that you get depends on how tall you are, how much you weigh, all sorts of fun factors. But for the most part, this is a medium-sized ball, since I'm a medium-sized person. If you're taller, you want a bigger ball. So this ball will go ahead, we'll walk out till the ball is supported, our small of our back is supported by the ball. We'll start with the hands on the chest, and you're going to crunch up from there. We're not trying to come all the way forward, and if you notice the ball isn't moving. I'm just trying to crunch up only using my core. If this starts to hurt the neck, put the hands behind the head and crunch up from there. It could be a challenge at whatever level of ability you're at. So after you do a few of those, you'll go ahead and come on up to a seated position, and we'll try another one that targets the back more specifically, and that is a back extension. So now we lay on top of the ball, our feet are extended fully behind us, hands are behind the head, and the further over the ball, the more range of motion you'll get. So you can go down and up, down and up. So you want to do a good number of these as well. It may not feel like you're working too much, but you are strengthening that back. And over time, hopefully, that back pain will go away. Okay, so good luck with that, Barbara. It's time to work with another email. Here's another one. Dear Conrad, you're awesome. Where are they doing this? You're so talented and so funny. I wish you would come to my office and train my coworkers and me. Anyways, I can never find time to work out. My work week is so busy that I just can't fit it in. What can I do? George. Well, George, you gotta make time. Like anything important, you have to schedule it. If you put it in the planner, you're more likely to do it. It's that little extra accountability that can make sure it happens. And no matter how much time you spend on it, even the smallest amount of time is very helpful. Start by trying to do exercises like push-ups and sit-ups before you go to bed or right when you wake up. It's a good way to end and start your day. Another recommendation I have for you, a little trick, is to fill up a gym bag and take it with you everywhere you go. So leave it in the car or leave it in the office, and that way if a client cancels on you or a change has come unexpectedly, you would be able to go for a run, go to the gym, and you have no more excuses. So you got to make the time. All right, George? Good luck with that. I think we got time for maybe one more. Let's do one more. Okay. Here's another one. Dear Conrad, I think you're great. You guys, you should be an actor with those rugged good looks and witty remarks. That's so nice. Your clients are so lucky to have you. I was wondering how much water I should drink a day. I try to remember to drink it throughout my day, but I just never seem to be thirsty enough. Is that normal? Wendy. Well, Wendy, I'm glad you asked this question. Water is a very important issue. Our body is made up of 60% of water, in case you're wondering. And that means that it's in our vital organs, it's in our blood, it's part of everything that we do. So you got to make sure that you drink lots and lots of water. The recommendation changes quite a bit depending on your size and many other factors. It's very scientific. I don't want to really get into it right now, But a good rule of thumb is about 8 ounces, or 8 glasses of 8 ounces of water, so about 64 ounces or more a day. Now if your goal is weight loss, you want to drink even more than that. That can still help. Sometimes it suppresses your appetite and helps you feel hydrated throughout your day. You'll have a little bit more energy. But hopefully that will, oh, and also the deal with being thirsty, the more water you drink, the more thirsty you'll actually become. It actually increases your appetite, so to speak, or thirst for water. So get drinking, and good luck, Wendy. Well, that's about all the time we have today. So if you have a question you'd like my help with, feel free to email me at conrad@rockfitnesstraining.com. And who knows, maybe your email will be on a future episode. Well, thanks for joining us. Tune in next week when we go back to the office to show some new exercises. And I'm Conrad Basom with Rock Fitness Training, reminding you to train hard and rock harder.